Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and right now I'm at the Marriott, Courtyard Marriott in Miami, Florida. It's I think 78 degrees, and we left Kansas. It was 15 degrees and snowing yesterday, but right now I want to tell you. Now you got to remember, I'm not a tourist guide, so, but that's why I don't have any pictures. But like I say, I've been in Coral Gables, Coral Gables, in and that's part of Miami. I guess Miami's a suburb of Miami, so it's just part of it. And it was like kind of like this, a lot of palm trees, and it was really nice. I thought it was. I tell you, I walked around, I walked all over the place. First thing, well, let me first thing let you know, I took Uber, and oh boy, Uber's the way to go, man. You don't want to be in the taxi business, not when you're competing against Uber. It's nice whenever you're ready for a ride, you just tell them, and then they'll give you a little map showing you where they are, and describe the car that they're coming in and the driver's name, and they'll come to you probably less than 3 minutes, 5 minutes at the max. I mean, they're quick, and wherever you're at doesn't make any difference. And then you put on there where you're going when you signal Uber to come get you. You tell them where it is you want to go, so they know where they're taking you. And so you don't have to give them any money. Just put it right out of your credit card. And very nice. Cars are clean. I've been probably 6 different cars, and they've all been real clean. Now you can say if you want the little car or the bigger car, or, like that. I think most of them we've been in, they can take up to 3 people, and they've all been little cars, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, this type of stuff. And so it's been very, very easy to travel. And what I did is, like I say, I took a ride down to Coral Gables, and I walked and walked and walked all over. And it's not like like I would consider a California town. It was because of all the Cubans and Spanish speaking. There's a lot of Spanish speaking stuff. I mean, everybody here is bilingual, and but it's a real nice town. Okay, talking about California. California, everybody really focuses on health, and so they dress differently, they act differently. It's a completely different world. And over here it was interesting. One thing that I thought was interesting is nobody makes eye contact with you, and nobody talks to you. So it was interesting. I know I wasn't in the tourist area. I know that because there was no tourists. And I was thinking, man, I wish there was a motorcycle or a scooter or something I could rent, and then so I could drive around, I could cover more area. But I say I just ended up walking all lot. So, and that's why I come back to the hotel. I stopped at uh, a grocery store, little grocery store, and I got a couple gallons of water, a gallon of Gatorade, and some bread, and brought it back here to the hotel. So, because we need water, and so that's why I got all that stuff. And I say it was interesting. A lot of traffic. Not as much as California, but there was a lot of traffic, but there was no parking. And a lot of businesses were closed, mom and pop businesses. A lot of them were closed. That kind of shocked me. It also, there are probably about as many people wearing a mask down here as what there was in Kansas. So and we're talking 30-40%. And so it's that kind of shocked me. I didn't expect that many people to wearing a mask, but I say this, we've been going on for a long time with this virus thing, and there's going to be a lot of changes going on. A lot of businesses have been closed. The good thing was a lot of the restaurants are on the street, and that was interesting. I like that. I wish there was more. I thought there'd be a whole lot more, but there wasn't as many as what I was expecting. And I say the people aren't real friendly, and it's noticeable. I mean, you can tell this isn't Kansas, Oklahoma. But Oklahoma's probably the friendliest place that I've been. They're always smiling and talking, and you can talk to anybody in Oklahoma. And but I say this is, and I say I was walking along, and I was having a hard time crossing the street, and some gal come up behind me, and so she helped me cross the street, and she was a cute gal, and she was wearing her bathing suit and stuff. And I couldn't figure out, and I asked her, I said, is there a beach around here or something? And she couldn't speak English, so I had to put my Spanish to the test. My Spanish is not good at all, but it was interesting, and it's all city, and you could tell city, and I'm not a city kind of guy, so it's a little difficult for me. For one thing, like I say, everything costs. Everything does. So you got to spend money all the time, and so it was interesting. Another thing that I kind of thought, one thing, they didn't have any benches. They didn't have no place to sit, and found one big old long bench, and I sat there, and I had a cigar. And it was funny because this whole time I was walking around, I never saw anybody smoking. So I thought, I wonder if it's illegal to smoke here, So I fired up my cigar anyway. Kind of like when I was in Little Rock, and everybody was wearing a mask. And that's what I found out in Little Rock. You had to wear a mask. Everybody wore a mask. And even when they're in the cars driving around. And I was walking around Little Rock, and I was smoking my cigar, but I say no police came on me, so I didn't see any. So I guess I was lucky there, because I guess they'll fine you and everything else. And I don't know about now, but that was probably about a year and a half ago, something like that. So, and another thing I noticed is one thing that I can't really say it's been bothering me, but I've noticed it, and that's men aren't really rugged. Uh, I mean, you don't find any rugged guys, and I thought that was kind of odd. And I'm sitting there smoking my cigar, looking at all these guys, and there wasn't that many girls, but looking at the guys. And one thing that came to my attention, I don't think polyester is, when a man wears polyester, he's not really real rugged looking. It's just, I'm just telling you the way I see it. I'm talking in general. And then I started thinking, I wonder how much polyester I wear. Because I don't wear much polyester, mainly cotton. And the main reason that is one time I was learning to be a volunteer fireman. And one of the first things we learned is you don't wear polyester. It sticks to you when any kind of gets on fire. So I don't really wear that much polyester. I have a lot of it is to protect me from the sun. And now it's funny now I say that because I'm wearing it now, and that's because I'm wearing some cargo pants, and I knew it was going to be hot down here. And but they're not tough like jeans. And but anyway, that's what made me start thinking, men aren't rugged nowadays. And, you look around and you see, why aren't they rugged? I mean, I don't know. It just seems, everybody's got it really good. And, and maybe polyester, you don't need to wash it, or wash is easy or something. I don't know. But anyway, I thought that was kind of odd. That was just kind of my observations. And but I say it seemed nice. I was right on the edge of town and the houses, and it was kind of interesting. But I say it is city. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.